Hey everyone, welcome to some Fire Emblem Engage Manding, but Vander, hello, I'm Mecha, welcome in. We're gonna do some Somniel stuff today, doing a lot of battle preps, a lot of spreadsheeting, a lot of figuring out, and probably not a whole lot of actual battling, very, very minimal, maybe some very minor ones. This is just gonna be like one of those monastery episodes in Three Houses, but still, we're doing it, and we're doing it together. What up, Raisins? How's it going?
Doing well, doing very good. Thank you. Yeah, no, we're here in the Somniel, and I think this is like basically just the episode where we go like really in depth into the Somniel and kind of like talk about the mechanics, and then every Somniel episode or every Somniel part of an episode we do in the future is just going to be assumed that you guys like know what we're talking about, right? So
yeah, this is partly so we don't have to do it, later, and partially so I get like a proper refresher on all the things we can and cannot do in this game to hopefully prevent moments like, can we do this? No, we can't, because I'm stupid, and then I had to go like 5 chapters back to fix something or something, I don't know. And it's also just a good idea to prepare for chapter 5 together like this, because chapter 5 is really hard. I want to have a good plan going into it. I've been not kind of stuck in a chapter a couple of times, or just had like a really long time trying to figure it out. So I want to go in with a good plan that I'm happy with, and we have some good resources to make it easier. And I want to make sure we use those as optimally as possible. So that is the plan for today. First, to the Somniel! Because a bunch of things just unlocked that we gotta look at and do. And
I totally agree with you with like taking chapter 5 seriously. I think like everyone had that experience, whether like on really any difficulty, actually, when you get to chapter 5, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? We're like getting our butt kicked over here.
Yeah. Either whether you're playing on like normal or hard for your first playthrough, it's like, oh, this is rough. Or you're playing on Maddening after you played normal or hard, and you're like, oh, this is rough.
Yeah, you're like, what on earth?
What's happening here? What could make it easier is these stat boosters, but I don't want to use these. In fact, I have a very specific layout of what I want to do with these bonuses, because watch this. We're getting Expansion Pass bonus 1, which is a bunch of stat boosters.
Okay.
A bunch of steel weapons from the update bonus, which I believe update is basically just when the game was released, but they brought out new update patches because they realized, I'm assuming, that you were short on weapons and or gold at this point in the game, so they wanted to give you this.
And yeah, then, I think this was the update 1 was like 2 days after the game came out, basically.
Sounds about right. And then we got more of that DLC stuff that they just force on you. I really wish they put it under the bed like in the Three Houses, but they didn't. They just forced it on you, so I'm going to have to get rid of it. So silver weapons, skill books, silver ingots, which we're not supposed to have at this point in the game, 30,000 gold, and 5k bond fragments, which is an insane amount.
Yeah, no, it's like so much money, and these bad boys. Actually, these are like, because grinding for these the actual way is like really hard, and I think actually I don't know if it requires online. I might just be spitting a complete lie here.
I think you're right, and I think you get like 1 or 2 in your normal playthroughs. That's at least what I got. I think 1 or 2 from like a kind.
Yeah, no, and so this is substantially more than I think the average player would get in a playthrough. Yeah, but these get like put into the engaged weapons or whatever. Yes. Oh, and then this is the Heroes DLC?
That's right. You can recognize Alphonse, Sharina, and Anna from Fire Emblem Heroes, the first 3 characters you meet in there, basically. And the weapons that I think they use there as well, Folkvanger, Fenslier, Noatun. These I'm okay with using because they come for free. You don't need heroes you don't need to play a toxic gacha game to get these. You can just download this for free if you start your engaged game. The game will be like, hey, do you want this? It's in the eShop, it's free. And then we get some mechanics unlocked, so we get like skill managing, as well as like inventory management, which I think is new here. Like a bunch of stuff here just got opened, and a bunch of areas on the map that we're gonna go to. Before it's off my mind though, I want to like quickly show something from the let me see here about the DLC stuff. So I have them here in the spreadsheet that I'm going to be using for this game, and the things that I'm going to be doing with them through the playthrough. So basically we're going to discard the stat boosters that we got from Expansion Pass bonus 1. We're going to keep the steel weapons, the 10 steel ingots, whatever, and the 3k gold. And then Expansion Pass bonus 2 is like kind of hard to get rid of, because like, how do you get rid of silver ingots and other stuff they give you? I don't know if
like gold and bond fragments, right? Like,
yeah, I don't even know if you can. Yeah, I don't even know if you can discard them in this game, but there's like a Reddit link here by someone who wrote how you can help get rid of those. I'm planning to follow the instructions there. I guess you can't really see it because the game is in front of it. Let me hide it real quick.
I know.
This link right
we
here.
Have this terrible game called Engage in front of. No,
yeah, SMH. Written by a user called Jerome Calvin about how to get rid of all this crap. I think we can't do all of it because it requires a blacksmith, which I don't think we've unlocked yet. But the plan is to follow this, and we'll get some achievements from doing this, but that can't really be avoided, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think the alternative to that is just at every single point in the game, understanding that there's like 30k gold, 20 silver ingots, and like 5,000 bond fragments that you just can't spend, which is typically what I do whenever I want to go without these things.
Yes.
Because these do come from the DLC. Yeah.
I do not want to do that. There was also the option of uninstalling DLC, but because I want to use some other DLC, like I want to show off the DLC emblems at least and their paralogs, so I didn't want to uninstall the DLC. So that's why I had to deal with it this way. But then yeah, the rest is just like ignore this and then use the hero stuff. That's the plan for this playthrough.
Makes sense.
All right, so I guess now we can take a little walk around the Somniel and see what's going on, because I think a bunch of things just opened up, including the shops over here. Very nice. And I was kind of half planning on like just doing this off screen, but since they have all these cinematics of like showing them off, might as well show them off.
Just enjoy the armory and the item shop. Yeah,
exactly.
Thank you.
Oh god, I'm already hearing it.
Now about the shop.
Thank you. Okay, so
thank you. Yeah, no, I've forgotten what she says now, but I'm sure I'll have like instant like Vietnam flashbacks as soon as you purchase the item here. Like,
yeah. Oh, Vander's in front of the gold total. That's not very convenient. How much do I have? We'll never know, I guess. I think I can hide him for a second. Let me see.
We can make a mini Vander. There we go.
I can also do that. Yes, mini Vander. I already made a mini. Okay, whatever. We have 45k, which is like 35 more than I think we should have. So yeah, by normal stuff. Notable that a lot of this is only one in stock per thing. So one Illume Torch Staff, one Pure Water, one Antitoxin, one regular torch, and then one of each tonic as well. And I think we should spend some of these in the upcoming chapter.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so hard.
Like,
so I think I'll just buy them all now.
I thank you.
Because I think they're all good. Maybe not the like dexterity and lock tonics or something, but like defense, we're definitely gonna use that. Oh, what?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, right. Oh,
right.
Yeah, you're buying them for OMG. What the heck, man?
All right, guess I'll send the convoy. All right. Res, I think we can do without for now. I'll probably buy these later, though.
Yeah, surely.
Okay, so that's the shop here.
Yeah, we could probably do without. I think like I always buy that Dex tonic too, because I'm just like, I'm just gonna buy all the tonics. Why not? And then I like never use it.
Yeah.
Or maybe once in the campaign I use the Dex tonic or something. It's like, oh, okay, whatever.
So about the armory.
About the armory.
About the armory.
Can I I can just buy for convoy, right? There we go.
I think so, yeah.
All right, so slim and iron, one javelin, one hand axe, and a couple. They basically just slim weapons and iron weapons. So I reckon at the very least we should buy the javelin and the hand axe, because I think we're kind of short on 1-2 range right now. I think we have one of each.
Here you go.
Yeah, we've already got 2 javelins and 1 hand axe, but that is exactly 1 under the number of lance and axe users that we have, right? So
yeah,
with the javelin and hand axe, we're now able to arm all the people with that, so should be easy.
Do you want to buy Surge, the infinite hit 1 range tome? You usually get
that
these.
thing. It does have more might than fire, right?
Kind of does.
I typically don't, but I usually just forget about it. Like I don't say like I don't buy it because I think it's bad. Like I just kind of forgot about it.
Okay.
So I mean, maybe it's good. I don't know.
We'll see if we have like a melee attack in the first couple turns or something of chapter 5. Maybe we'll buy it then, because I feel like we get a couple of these for free as well later on.
Yeah. And then I think the only thing else from here that I typically buy is actually the initiate art. Which seems kind of weird. So it's not brave, but it does have 3 more attack. So sometimes that's better.
Yes.
That's the only reason why.
I can see that for sure. I guess if you're doing like 0 with both and you have a Lear nearby, then the Iron Body art is brave, so it's going to do more, but sometimes that's not the case. So yeah, true. I'll grab this.
Here you go.
Sure. I think gold in this game is generally plentiful for small purchases, but they have a couple like really big purchases, like the donations, and then suddenly it's like, oh my god, I'm really short on gold actually, because I think it also front loads your money a lot. So just what you have is what you kind of have for the rest of the game almost.
Yeah, you kind of get it on like 4 big sums over the game. You don't really, it doesn't like trickle in like many other games do. You just kind of get it in the 4 goes. And I guess like you get items that you can sell over the course of the game, but yeah, come to think of it.
I remember a lot of people running out of gold in the mid game in this game. When it was
That's a very common thing, yeah. So
like, oh, I got plenty of gold. Let me donate here. Oh god, where's my money gone? Oh no, I can't buy anything anymore.
Yeah, no, probably the devs read all those Reddit comments and like that's why they gave people the 30k, right? So
Yeah, but that's DLC only, right? That 30k.
well, I mean, just pay them some money, you know? Like, come on, get out of
Pay
here.
to pay to pay or something. Pay to sell,
what- yeah,
buy.
yeah.
I don't know. Okay, and then we got this place here, Café. I think it's what it's called.
I think so. The Terrace.
The Terrace.
The Café Terrace, actually, I think is what it is. We each had one half. Oh my gosh.
Café Terrace.
Easy peasy.
Okay, so we got over here the most forgotten menu of all time with the achievements. I think there's like 50,000 people in existence that will just never check this menu and miss out on like 50,000 bond fragments from achievements.
Yeah. They're like, where are my bond fragments? It's like, nah, I check the bulletin board. I was about to say, like, speak for yourself. I never forget. This is like the first place I go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, you kind of just get bond fragments for doing random stuff. And we did a lot of random stuff over the thing. Every now and then a pop-up will come up. It's like, oh, you did this. Good job. And it looks like we get like something for beating a chapter, for doing like random support combos, X amount of combats. It's just like achievements when playing Flash games, basically. There you go.
Yeah.
7 hundo.
It's just stuff, you know? There are a couple weird things where if you go out of your way, you can get some like extra bond fragments if you do them. I know a couple off the top of my head, and I'll point them out when we get close to it.
Okay. What's an example of one?
An example is do a chain attack with at least like such and such many people doing it, like joining you. And the easiest way to do that is immediately after you get Emblem Lucida in Chapter 11, just set up a massive all for one, and then get out of the chapter. And that legit gives you, I think, like 9,000 bond fragments or something.
9,000?
Okay, maybe like 6 or 5 or something, right? But it's a big number, is all I remember. Okay?
Just for context, right now we have 6,000 from like 5 chapters.
But yeah, it's a lot. So I'm trying to remember if there's some other weird ones.
That's pretty
Not off the top of my head, but I know there must be more than just that, for sure.
And then there's the donations mechanic, which is not very intuitive, but here's what I remember about it. There's 4 big places, big countries. You can tell by the different colors. Firene, Brodia, Elusia, and Solm on the map. And you can bribe/donate to those places. And the effects that has are listed on the right. And it costs big amounts of gold, like 5k for the first level, and it just kind of grows exponentially almost. So this is how people run out of money very frequently, because the things we could buy in the shop there, they cost like maybe 1% of our money, like a couple percentage. And this is like just 1/8 straight up. And the idea, I think, is that every time you go into a country or leave a country, I forgot which, you tend to get a lot of money from the respective royal, and that can be used for donations. And the idea is that while you're in their country, you benefit from the donation you make to that country. So for example, we're in Firene right now, we're doing some Firene chapters, and if we donate to Firene, after the chapter is over, we can farm stuff from the exploration afterwards. And by donating, we get more bond fragments, more iron, steel, silver, milk, eggs, cats, etc. And also adopt better animals from doing it. Sometimes you can't even pick up the animal at all. Is that a good summary of it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we have all the stuff here. What's not shown is, all the rewards from the higher tiers. Although I'm gonna go ahead and spoil, like, many of the rewards from the higher tiers are just like very much not that worth it. Typically, without getting like too far ahead of myself, usually it's best to donate to like level 2 in every country, and then like maybe level 3 in one of them. It typically just depends on how much you want the metal from the paralogs or how much you want the metal from the chapter maps. And as you kind of mentioned in the menu, it's best to do it pretty much straight away, because like there's only so many chapters in Firene. At some point we're going to leave and go to Brodia, and we're going to never come back except for some paralogs. So if you're going to donate, you really ought to do it straight away.
Yes, which means you probably should figure out straight away how much we're going to do. And I guess it's at least very safe to just go for level 1, level 2, and then maybe think about doing level 3 somewhere else. Like probably level 3 Firene is probably not happening, right? Like if we're going to do level 3 somewhere, probably not. It's not Firene, because we're like halfway through it already.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, we're halfway through it, but also this is like our only opportunity. I will say there are a lot of paralogs in Firene. Not just the Jean and Anna paralog, but also like a few of the emblem ones. Like I think Lynn, Leaf, and no, Sigurd is not here. Actually, Sigurd is up in Lucia. Anyway, there's a lot of them is the point.
Okay.
And that does mean a lot more metal and more bond fragments as well. pretty far and away the most important number, by the way, is the iron, steel, and silver. Like, those are usually going to be the limiting resources, and if you can get more of those from the things, that's like really good.
Okay. Okay, I'll grab. I mean, we're not gonna get to level 3 anyway right now. I think. What's this? Oh, you can just. What's the point of these two? If you just want to get the next level, right?
If you want to get rid of some of the DLC gold, that's what I use it for sometimes. Like...
Oh, okay. Okay, I can consider that. All right, leveled up, level 2. Okay. Oh, we got that.
Oh, you
too.
also get some of these bad boys.
Okay, this is mostly just like stuff you can give to other characters for support points, right? Like berries, tomatoes, onions, just food, or you can use it for cooking, I guess, as well.
Yeah, use it for the cooking minigame, which I can no longer complain about being undocumented. It's now fully understood,
right,
by people out there, and then I didn't read the explanation, so that's all my fault now. But
yeah, was the unknown factor there is like what you get if you put certain things in for like a certain character.
Yeah, basically, because like literally nobody knew for the longest time, and like nobody cared to investigate, and then finally someone did. Nice. So we actually have that on, like, Serenus Horse actually has a really good guide on it now. It's like totally complete.
Okay, so we could do level 3 here, but for now, let's not then. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't give any metal, and like I don't want to say it's like all about the metal, but it's like mostly about the metal, right? And so because we don't get any more metal, I'm like pretty not attracted to the level 3.
I see. Yeah, we're better off saving our gold, especially because I'm not sure how much we're supposed to have, since I didn't do the whole step-by-step figure out what to get rid of my gold with. Like, how much extra gold do I have?
I think you should have 5.1k right now. Like
5.1. Holy moly.
So I don't remember exactly what you said you like do and don't want to use in the playthrough, but I vaguely remember, and I think you should have the 5.1k.
Okay, all right. I shouldn't go over that then, I guess, or under that. This is where the cooking is, but it is not unlocked yet. It's just the music box here, but don't have any songs, so can't do anything with that. And then here we have the arena and the ring chamber, which I believe are basically interconnected. Which one makes sense to explore first again? Arena?
Probably the arena. The arena is like much more useful. Not to say that the ring chamber is bad. Like, we'll be going in there every now and again.
Well,
okay. Well, that answers that question.
It makes much more sense, which is why it's locked. All right, let's polish some rings then. I
Go,
thought it would be unlocked, but to be fair, it didn't tell me it was.
I thought so too. I was like, I don't remember it being here, but here it is. But no, it was locked.
That's like the core. So that means we can't like push emblems to a higher level right now. All we can do is just polish.
Yeah, just
right?
Polish.
Oh, we can inherit
You can
skills,
create
I
the
guess.
bond rings. That's true. Oh yeah,
true.
you can inherit.
Right.
Does anybody have bond 5 aside from Alir with Marth?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's OMG with Marth, and Vander Secret level 2, and then Clan is Marth level 3, and Saline Celica
Saline's
3.
the only other one with bond.
Yeah. And usually the way inherit skills works, as far as I can tell, is once you get a certain bond level, you have the opportunity to pay SP to get these skills permanently, even if you don't have the emblem. And some of these skills aren't even on the emblem itself. Like I believe Sword Agility is not just inherent by... I used a very confusing word there. You don't have Sword Agility just by having Marth, right? You have to inherit this to actually benefit from it.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. And so you pay SP, get the skills on one of your 2 skill slots, and then you can have, say, a Marth skill while also wearing, say, the Celica ring on Alir. So you can kind of mix and match abilities like that. And you can inherit skills from any emblem, but only if you've reached the required level with them, the required bond level, which you can boost by being in combat together, or I think polishing the rings, or doing arena battles, which we apparently can't do yet.
That's true.
So
yeah, and then one other thing about it is, like, if you buy a skill and it's like the lower version of another skill, like for example, a Void plus 10 is just a lower version of a Void plus 15 here.
Yes.
Were you to buy a Void plus 10 for 500 SP, you would get a 500 SP discount on all the other Void plus skills.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about like, oh, well, I got to save up for the better one. No, if you want a Void plus X or whatever, just go ahead and start buying it.
Yes.
Like, because you will get the full discount.
Yes. But generally, it is good to be very deliberate about what you inherit, because gaining SP is not easy without the use of skill books, and we're kind of not using skill books a whole lot in this playthrough. Like we said in the intro, maybe to round up somewhere, but generally we're going to try to get by without, which means that the most SP a unit will ever have is probably what the amount they start with, and then over the rest of the game they might build up that much-ish, maybe like roughly that amount, depending on when they're recruited and how much they've been used, because it goes up so slowly over the course of things. So better be sure what you want to inherit and keep it for the rest of the game. And that's probably why they added the skill books in the first place, because people found the SP system so restrictive. But on the other hand, I get why they made it so restrictive, because inheriting skills is just very powerful, very powerful, right?
Yeah. I totally understand it. Like, there must have been something afterwards where they just listened to the feedback and put in the skill books. But I actually agree. I think the version of the game without using the skill books tends to be a little bit more interesting. You have to think a bit more, I think. That does mean that some skills are kind of like outright disqualified. Like, there's some like 4,000 or 5,000 SP skills that's like, well, I just can't buy this, right? you know, it just can't be done. I don't think we have any examples here. Actually, a lot of them are on the DLC emblems, so it's kind of a problem that created itself in a way.
Yeah, even 3K is just a lot though. Like,
yeah, that's a ton for Magic 3. Yeah, get out of here. I'm never buying that. Like,
yeah. Okay, so we're not doing a whole lot here. The only thing I was thinking we could do, which I'm not sure about, and this is a really hard decision, is do we go for hit plus 10 ASAP on Vander and just say, screw it, this is the best bang for our buck with his SP. It's going to take him so long to grow to 1k to get anything better, like Cantor from Sigurd, and we could just get plus 10 hit right now. We can't actually do it right now because we don't have level 5, but is it something we try to hit ASAP, or do we try to like figure out a better skill for him to inherit?
I mean, I think so. It's kind of hard for me to agree to hit plus 10 because hit plus 10 is like the ultimate non-believer skill, I think, for myself, right? It's like, this is just, I'm completely giving up. Let me just get something for now, right? But obviously this is the playthrough where we totally believe in Vander, right?
Totally.
So, I mean, maybe I think with forged and engraved weaponry, we should get past the need for a skill like hit plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
The tricky part for me is like spending this 500 SP on something else. I guess we're just like saving up for, you know, something better, such as, you know, for example, Cantor, or I mean, there were a couple other skills in other places. Like maybe we could find something else really cool to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't think there's anything right now that he wants though. Yeah. I
can think of stuff on the first 6 that isn't Cantor.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of stuff in the first 6 that actually would be pretty cool for him to get.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it could also be late Cantor that might just be optimal for him anyway. I also think that hit plus 10 is suboptimal in another way, in that I expect a lot of the work he does in the mid to late game is through the use of engage attacks, and those have guaranteed hit anyway. So then hit plus 10 would totally go to waste there as well.
You might be right.
Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, usually I don't remember inheriting much on characters in general early on, because the emblems you have, if you want like OMG or Lear to have like, say, Perceptive, you could just use Marth on a Lear, just as a weird example. There's not much of a point in inheriting, but the main thing you want to inherit on most characters is Cantor. That's what we're going for with like Clan, I expect. Like, just try to get to 1,000 SP to get Cantor, but we're gonna have to work hard for it because we're only at 439 after 3 chapters of full-time usage, with 1 chapter with emblems, I think, on the Lear or on Clan.
Yeah, definitely. Cantor's like pretty far and away the strongest skill that probably you can inherit. I was about to say that you can inherit it right now, but actually probably that you can inherit, right? So, getting this does feel like a pretty obvious move for a lot of the people we like, but I very oftentimes actually show up in this position where Alir is the only person who can inherit anything, and sometimes I'm just an Alir non-believer, and I just get like a Void 10, like, because, like, that's sometimes a move that I make in this chapter. But I think we're like mild Alir believers at the moment. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see for sure. And I think next chapter is probably when we get the arena, and then we can start raising bond ranks in the exchange for bond fragments, and that way we can inherit almost anything we want, as long as the SP allows it. Okay, I guess we can polish the Marth ring because it's slightly
can polish the ring.
Yeah, we can polish the ring. Does it? I don't know if it gives like a lot of points. We can get past level 5 if we want to right now, because we've done the C support with them, right? The C competition. Yeah. But it might be better to do it with like Vander. I don't know.
If you have 5, then you can get past 5, right? If you were not able to get it, you'd be at like 4.99, right?
Right.
4 with a full bar. So yeah, this Polished Rings minigame, it does give you the bond rank. It's like, and I'm using air quotes here, it like gives you bond fragments in a way. And yeah, the most efficient way to do it is to do it with the bond 5+. But I mean, if you think that Clan is going to be the one who will actually inherit stuff, then absolutely. We can go through the it's a bit of a weird mini game, but like might as well.
Might as well show it off.
Make
It's
it
really
nice
and
good,
shiny.
actually. Make it nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny. Oh wow, right
Oh
there.
my
Yeah,
God.
no. Ooh.
Oh
I don't remember how it goes.
You press A.
Yeah. Well, there's there's a certain spot on the ring with like a bajillion sparkles. I don't know if it was that one, but
I don't know either. You
Yeah.
can keep going, and he's like, no, you can stop now. It's okay. It's fine. Stop.
like,
please,
please.
stop. Please stop.
yeah, no.
You're good.
You're very such dedication.
Oh, he doesn't mind.
Such dedication. Such dedication. You're very such dedication.
That might be the spot. That might be it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they can be full happy. I forgot about that. All right, in that case.
No. Uh-oh.
Get some of
This is
this.
bad news. All right, Clan is just getting all of them then.
Of course. I mean, everyone is probably gonna have to get a good rank
Your
with
cleaning
like
skills are
2 emblems-ish, because they gotta exchange every time.
That's true, yeah.
So,
So
having at least 2 is nice.
I almost wonder if we should just like save them and let them like get dirty for another chapter, basically, so that when we can buy up to 5, then we can start getting like the 5+.
Oh, sure. Maybe that's better too. We'll experiment with that with Sigurd, I suppose.
Yeah, and this isn't just a conspiracy to get you to stop polishing rings on camera. It actually might legit be
Imagine,
like the right thing to
imagine.
do.
Imagine. Okay, and then this mechanic, I think I usually go without using it, but you can create extra rings that are not emblem rings, that are like, they don't give you like any abilities usually, unless they're really S rank ones. But it's like a gacha game, and you spend like bond fragments, usually more than you want to. But I guess it allows you to gain SP even if you don't have an emblem ring, which is kind of okay. Right?
Yeah, we do have 3 such rings already. We have the Alphonse Sharina
Yeah,
and the
true.
other one. I actually don't know what they do. I've never used those rings in my life.
I'll show them real quick,
Um,
because they're actually really good. Let me go back to... How's this work again?
It should be an emblem rings, I think.
True. Oh, menu, please. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Here.
And
Yeah.
there it is. Okay.
So these are the normal, quote-unquote, normal bond rings. And these are the ones we got from the Heroes update. And they give some abilities too, because they are S rings. So Alphonse gives spur attack, +2 attack to adjacent allies. So kind of like Alir's personal skill. Pretty good. And it also gives +2 strength and +1 defense. And I suspect that these rings were all given because they realized, oh, the early game is actually kind of rough. You don't have many bulky units. Your bulky units are like Vander and Louis, and neither of them are exactly invincible. And they might have felt like, oh, we need to give them something better than that. So you just get +2 strength, +1 defense, and spur attack for adjacent allies to be even more. So like, give this to Alir, and the adjacent person does 5 more damage, which is kind of absurd.
Yeah, I don't know if it works exactly that way or if it's like a when you end your turn, it gives attack +2 to adjacent ally. I could be completely wrong, but I have a vague memory of like one of the skills working that way, and I think it's this one. It's like a rally almost.
Possible. I know there's a weapon like that from the Heroes update that might be that, but
Hmm.
let's see.
Maybe we're about to find out.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
Sharina
gosh,
one.
it could be this one.
It could be this one, yeah. Fortified
Oh wait, that's
defense.
the start of turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just be clear. I have never used these, and
Same.
it looks like I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Same. I feel like I think I've used spur skills before, and I think they work like that, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, this one is like more interesting with positioning, because you gotta put the person that's using the Sharina bond ring in a spot where at the start of player phase, your units will get the +2 defense for an entire turn, which is interesting. So it's like an auto rally at the start of your turn, which is kind of cool. And then also +1 speed, +2 defense. Again, really good bonuses to get. A lot of bond rings are like, here's +1 dex and +1 res. Have fun. And these
Yeah,
ones
it's
are
like
just
great.
like Lamau. And then the Ana one is spur res, so like spur attack, but res. And then it gives 2 speed and 1 res, which is kind of huge for the benchmark we want to reach, actually. +2 speed is kind of rare at this point in the game.
Oh, true. Yeah, on a bond ring too. Yeah, that's actually like really good. So,
Yeah, while we're at it, I should probably show the other hero stuff as well, because it's just as impactful, I reckon. So you got the Volkvanger, a sword with, looks like better attack than Liberation. I think 1 more. Sword of Alphonse, Sprint of Asker. +3 attack for 1 turn if user has 50% HP or less at the start of turn. So kind of like a Wrath Resolve kind of like mechanic, looks like. But again, pretty substantial boost. And I mean, it's not uncommon for units to fall below 50% in this game, especially in rough chapters like the ones that are coming up. So I do expect this to come in handy. And you could get someone to low HP, someone that doesn't really enemy phase, like ETA or one of your mages, and they could just do 3 more damage every turn from there on out. Seems pretty good to me. Well, actually, it doesn't work. I don't think it works unless you can equip it. Right.
Yeah, you have to be able to equip swords
Right.
in order to do it. So.
I'm a liar. I guess Saline can do it with sword, I guess, because she has the sword
Whoa.
rank.
Wait, you're actually so right. Yeah,
Does
I
she
never
have-
thought about that.
Does she, have
yeah.
she probably has D. She probably has D swords,
She
right?
has like no, she has B. She has a lot.
Broken unit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does. Nice.
I don't actually think there's like anything in the game that has under C. I
Probably
think
not.
like I think the difference between D rank and C rank is fake, except for like the Linden personal. That's like it. Like,
Broken stuff. Okay, and then we have the Fensalier. -2 attack for 1 turn on adjacent foes to start player phase. These kind of skills I don't like as much, because like if an enemy is adjacent to you, the most likely cause for that is that they walked up to you on enemy phase and then attacked you. So you're probably about to kill them. So it doesn't really impact a whole lot. But I mean,
yeah, it seems kind of weird. I don't know.
it's got 12 knights. Like that's pretty strong.
Yeah, it's like a pretty huge lance for this point in time. I don't know really how heavy it is. I've heard a lot of really nice things about Chloe with Fensalier, like just demolishing everything. But I don't know if there was some other ingredient to that I'm omitting, or if that's just like literally what it is.
It looks like it has 8 weights. I think Chloe has how much bulk build?
Build 5.
Yeah, that's gonna be weighing down by 3, but she's still got 10 speed. I know from the benchmarks that's like it stops her from doubling a lot of things, but she still doesn't get doubled like you'd expect with like a steel lance. So maybe it is actually a good weapon for her.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I feel like having the slim and having this is pretty good. It's like I want both ends of the spectrum, right? Usually, if one of them is really bad, the other one's probably good.
Yes, that's what I expect to happen too. I can also throw it on Alfred just to give him like a bunch more punch, and he probably gets doubled with the same stuff, so it doesn't really matter that much if he has it.
Yeah, true.
And then the only person who can use this is Vander, I think, the Noah Toon. I lied, actually. I think a lot of people can use it. Maybe I'm confusing it with the S-rank axe that you get from the well later.
Oh yeah, the Revanche, right?
Yes, that's the one. So, Noah Toon, Axe of Anna, Commander and Asker, +1 move for a turn when you're 50% or less at the start of your turn. Kind of Monka-esque kind of situation if you're that low and then you plan to move that far. But I can see how, like, in a very heavily planned playthrough, this can be very strong. I think I've seen it be used in that way. I don't know if I can get a lot of this. For me, this might just be like a 14 might axe that has just more killing power than the other axes that I have, and that's kind of it. But maybe situationally, it's like, oh, I need one more move. Oh, thank God, I had Noah Toon. That's right, got him.
Mm-hmm. I've heard worse concepts than a 14 might axe. So
Yeah,
that's kind of what I feel about these hero weapons. Like they're like steel +1s. Is kind of what it feels like. They're just really good weapons, pretty much.
Yep. Okay, we can equip that. And I think that's all the hero stuff that we got. Yep, okay. Let me see what else there is in this.
And then I think it was like the actual bond rings.
Right.
The debate over whether or not we wanted to make any of those.
Yeah.
I typically do, actually. I think at this point in the game, doing like 110 roll and then just kind of like leaving the mechanic behind for the rest of the game, I think is like pretty good.
Oh, that's fine with me. Which one do you usually do? Does it matter? I know they have like different things, but I don't remember if any of them is strictly better than the others.
They do. I feel like it's actually pretty even between them. The Celica rings tended to have a lot more like magic stuff, and I think the Sigurd rings tended to have a lot more like defensive stuff. Was typically when I looked through it, and I was looking all through like all 3 of the ranks, like C, B, A, and S. I wasn't just looking at like which one has the best bond ring skills, which is pretty sure Sigurd has the best bond ring skills out of all of them. There's like Deirdre S, in case you want to go for like the super high roll.
Is that renewal?
That's the renewal one, yeah.
All right. Rolling for renewal. Let's go.
That's true. Did we get it? There's no preview, right?
Oh, I got an S though.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty good.
I
bonus,
thought this was a silver. I was like about to see a B, but no. Wait, strength 2, speed 1. I'll take it.
We take those. And these will allow our units to get SP, not as fast as with emblem rings, but still faster than not at all. Which is what you get with no bond rings.
And then you get to be a complete nerd over like who gets what.
Yeah.
For the rest of the playthrough, right?
I mean, this is actually like really relevant for me because there are some like speed benchmarks I'm barely missing that I was going to use tonics for, but now if I get a speed bond ring, that can actually completely solve the issue.
Yeah. I guess we always do have the speed 2 in the Anabond ring, right? So we've always got that one. But
yes. And we do have the speed tonic as well.
Yeah, but from this pool, it's like the Legisus ring that we saw, the Arden ring, and the Azel ring, I think are pretty good.
All
so,
right. Options.
This seems like pretty typical of like what you'd get.
Yeah, 1S, and the rest is kind of... Okay, I have a bond ring, thank God.
Yeah.
Apparently you can melt them into, I would assume, like, better rarity versions?
You can. It's at a, like... okay, this one actually might not be too bad, because when are you ever going to equip a Res plus 1 ring, right? Like, I actually wouldn't mind this.
Oh, it's like use 100 to just upgrade your thing. But you have to get multiple of the same? Okay.
Yeah, you spend 2 Deirdre Seas and 100 Bond Fragments to get that one.
Sure. Demonstrate the mechanics.
There we go. But we get an achievement for it as well. That might actually be a full refund on the 100 you spent. But no.
Let's see. Okay.
But I think like exactly that meld and no others was like good. Because when are you equipping Res plus 1? But you might equip Magic plus 1, right? Like,
when are you equipping 2 Magic Res plus 1, right? Because that's
true.
That's what it would take for this not to be optimal.
Well, watch just be like 100 Bond Fragments short of the most important thing ever later on, right? Like it's just gonna be...
Absolutely. I expect this to happen. Let's see those achievements.
Unless we get the full refund. Okay, we don't. We get a 10 Bond Fragment refund. But
ooh, I have been scammed.
What the heck? Yeah, no.
Still 280 for just doing a couple random stuff. Better keep checking that. Alright, I suppose now is when we check out... I think we're close to the training area, I guess, for some push-ups.
Oh, yeah.
Is that around here somewhere?
It's on the lower floor. So the only thing that's up here... Well, I guess these two people are actually the only thing that's up there.
Damn. Erasure.
But yeah, it's like only Ildir's bedroom, which...
Yeah.
I hope for our sanity that there aren't achievements related to getting like the wake up things, right? Like that'd be so bad.
Oh
my
wake up
goodness.
things.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, it's here.
View 1 wake up event. I think that's like the... Is that the photo booth? Do you have it unlocked? I don't know.
Photo booth? Oh.
The thing that Vander's in front of.
Oh yeah, I think I've used that in the past.
Agreed.
Yeah, something I haven't gone into, and then like I think after a year when the game was out, a buddy of mine with Nintendo Switch Online looked it up, or just like went in there, and people got really creative with the photo booth, so it's like pretty funny.
There was a ship post I wanted to make with it, but I never got around to like actually uploading it.
That's a shame.
Go train. Hello, Etier.
Yes, up here. Fram's doing the squats. What the heck?
I was already on it. Divine Dragon is training right at me. Hello? Can you start talking, please? Okay. Yay.
Man, you said we gotta show off the cutscenes, man.
True.
This is what it was.
True.
I can see the drive in your eyes. Just get Alfred.
Apparently there's a patch for this game where you can win this by doing one right push-up. Right.
Oh, seriously? That makes sense.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, you can do any of these 3, but not all 3. Only one of them works. Strength, speed, or dex. What a trade-off.
No. It's strength, dex, or HP.
Oh, right. I misread it somehow.
Yeah.
Strength, dex, HP, but only one of them works at a time, and they come in, they work like a tonic for a leader. They don't stack with tonics, right?
I think they do stack with... I don't know, actually.
Well,
I was about to say very, like, certainly that they do, but now I don't know. In fact, I think you're actually right. But yeah, they have the normal, the push-ups, the timing minigame. Whoa.
They don't trust me to do expert push-ups.
Nice.
No. You're not an expert push-upper. I don't know.
Perfect.
Not wrong.
There we go.
It's 20? Holy God, I forgot about this.
It takes freaking ages. Yeah, no. Anytime I do this minigame, it's like, I hope Chad is talking about something, like, really interesting right now.
I sure hope Chad is here to keep me entertained, because the game sure is not. Yeah, I remember it being like 5 or 10 or something. Oh God, I'm going to fail it out of boredom.
Yeah, don't mess up. Like, that'd be really embarrassing.
Nice.
Nice.
I think it's like, you just get 3 bad strikes, so you still get to do the 20. Speed up! Oh no!
Yeah.
What the heck?
He did say that.
Looking good.
Little did he know, speed up is what I want. There's like
I know.
There's an extra difficulty modifier in Hades, in the heat.
Hang in there.
Oh my God.
Oh. Okay, actually lock in, dude. Tell me later.
Don't mess up.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, can you just do it again if you mess it up? Probably, right?
I think so. Yeah, you
S
have like infinity
plus.
tries. By the way, that's apparently S plus. So
How is that S plus? Holy.
I don't know. We could tell you're on the European version of the game. So, yeah.
Oh
we get double S in the American version, which I guess they censored for obvious reasons, but you know.
Then they have the gal to ask this question. I forgot about that. Holy fuck.
No.
Do you want to do more push-ups? What the actual fuck game?
You know. What's crazy is like the push-ups one is like the best. The sit-ups one is like ridiculous.
In what way?
Like I think someone modded their controller to like frame per. It's like button mashing for the sit-ups. Like literally, you just mash the button as fast
Oh,
as
I
you
remember.
can.
I remember my thing hurt over it.
Yeah, and like I think
hurt
someone
over
did like frame perfect, and they could barely
as
pass the like highest one. Yeah, it was like impossible.
Okay, so this is +2 from activity. So now if OMG were to use the strength tonic, I'm gonna reset after this. Likely. Looks like it does not change.
There we go. Hope you saved before doing that.
I did.
Because it looks like you're doing push-ups again. Okay.
I sure did. Thankfully, this game has a very easy reset button.
There we go.
Very quick one. But yeah, we'll not be doing that on screen again.
Yeah, no. The push-ups.
Likely.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
There was only like a couple chapters where I wanted to do it at all, to be honest. Like, you know, after a while, it's like, I've already given up on Aleer, right? Like, I'll just use a tonic.
Yeah, for me, it's like, yeah, if I really need the strength on Aleer, I'll just pay the 150 gold, not to have to watch that or do that. If it was like just watching, I could just do something else while doing the push-ups. I could just like do a spreadsheet or touch grass or something, but can't.
Yeah.
I have to touch the
Head
floor.
to the
here.
bathroom or whatever. Like, yeah no.
Okay,
But like verifying we still have it. Holy smokes, yeah.
Just in case. Okay, the well is here, but I believe it just does nothing. And it's gonna stay doing nothing.
I think you can put things in it.
Nope.
But
it's just very mysterious.
I must be wrong. Okay.
Very mysterious well.
Yeah, the lag time on the well is always one chapter anyway, so even if you could put stuff in it, it's like, well, that stuff's gone. So you know, wait until next chapter or whatever.
Yeah, you can prepare
Maybe
for chapter 5
the...
by putting stuff in the well.
Maybe they gave you the silvers to put in the well, huh? Maybe.
Maybe. Just throw them in here.
That's like well.
No animals.
No animals. Oh, what the heck?
Can't believe that.
Oh, did we totally forget to adopt the dogs? There was totally a dog at the end of last chapter, by the
I
way.
feel like I got it, but maybe I reset it and didn't get it. I remember getting it on screen with you, but I guess we didn't get this dog. I think there's better dogs anyway, right? Right,
That's
Copium?
true. Yeah. Watch us have like totally forgotten it, and there's gonna be a shimillion comments in the other video and be like, oh my god.
Totally.
Playthrough ruined, restart the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, do we get him?
We get him. Easily the best part of Engage.
Oh yeah, no.
Look at that face. Not a single thought behind it.
Oh my.
He's the best part because
What
Vander
in the
introduces it to
world
you.
is this creature?
True.
Ah, so you have found it at last.
Oh, Vander? What do you know about this little one?
Not much, unfortunately. It began to appear shortly before you awoke from your slumber. Queen Lumera once said it is something of a guardian spirit for the Somniel. Claimed to have played with it in her youth.
She did? So this creature has been alive for a very long time. You know, I do feel a sort of affinity toward it.
It seems to have taken a liking to you as well, Divine One. Would it please you to care for it? If it is truly the guardian spirit of the Somniel, doing so may bring some manner of benefit.
Oh, what a great idea! Now that I've met it, I'd like us to be friends. Let's see. I'll call you...
You get to name it. It's so good.
Oh dear.
Fortunately, for this one time in my life, I've thought of a name ahead of time.
Oh no.
Meet Jeff.
Jeff. So we can train with Jeff.
Yep.
We can go fishing with
I like
Jeff.
that name.
Exactly.
It's
Jeff
nice
loves
to
eating
meet
fish.
you.
Oh
I hope
boy.
you like
And
my
everything
name.
else.
It looks well pleased. Don't forget to say hello to it when next you see it around.
Alright, Jeff actually kind of relevant, I think, for getting bond fragments and getting some extra assistance in later activities if you feel like doing those.
Oh, that's true. You do get like 200 bond fragments or something each chapter if you feed and pet Jeff.
Yep. I think he doesn't like nuts, but almost everything else is fair game, if I recall.
I can't remember what he does or doesn't. I know he likes oranges and peaches. Like any sugary fruits, I think he really likes.
Have an orange, Jeff. You deserve it.
Apparently he likes grapes, which you shouldn't feed to your dog. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, don't try this at home. You gotta build that bond over time, I guess.
Then I don't know where those come from, but you know.
I've been told they come from the back of the fur.
Hmm.
I believe it.
Does it say that in like the Sami character guide or whatever?
No, I was talking to some friends about this last night, and this is what they claimed, so I choose to believe it. It's either that or I'm like paying using whatever came out of his butt. Aww.
There we go.
Did we get it?
Sami successfully pet. Or sorry, Jeff.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
We can call him Sami, it's okay. He has multiple names. Gotta get the optimal accessories.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Forgot how stupid some of these were.
Yeah, no.
I like this, but I also like his eyes. It's a hard choice here.
Yeah, it's hard to do. What the heck? The other accessory of the scarf color. Wait,
Oh,
what? You
God.
could change this? I never knew in my life.
Apparently. I feel like once you've
the
seen him
pink
in
is,
like blue and red, it's kind of hard to like go back from it, right?
Yeah, now that I see him in everything other than like the pink, it's like, yeah, get out of here. Get the pink back on him.
It's true. I thought it was red because of the lighting and because I thought it was meant to mirror Alir's thingy. Like
That's
hair
true.
color, but it does look a little more like pink now that you say it.
I guess also the blue is a bit more like of a pastel blue, right? So, you know.
Yeah, it's lighter blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the lookout here has something for later, but it doesn't get unlocked until chapter 6, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And I think all that stuff down in the very south is like Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, that one.
Did that the whole time and then never checked. So maybe
Yeah.
there is something on there.
I
But
tried it before. You haven't missed a thing. It is not
Okay.
interesting at all. Which leaves us with, I think, was this like crumb pickup. Unless I forgot something. Did I forget something? I guess Tom.
don't think so. Oh, you got to hear everybody's dialogue, right? Come on, man.
True.
I
The
guess you
dialogue.
can actually give gifts for support points.
True. Should we?
I don't know how many of those you have or how close you are to like a support.
I mean, there's no way to check like how
Like-
close you are, and at some point you get like the free activities, right?
That's true.
Is it? I think it's reference supports. Oh, we have supports. Go figure.
Yeah, I guess you have some to turn in, right? So
Mhm. Some to
It's
convert.
about that time, President Clan.
that's right.
Presence of the fan club.
Yes,
See.
co-presidents of the Divine Dragon fan club. There's 2 members and they're both presidents.
Phew. That ought to be enough running for today.
You're right. Planeti? Okay, that was it. That's
But you and
all.
I do the same thing where we read like the first line of the
Yeah.
support. you
That's
know?
the important part. Okay, so OMG has Clan and Fran, but not Vander. We probably should work on getting the Vander support at least, considering how long he's going to be around for.
That's true. What if we just give him some pebbles or something, right?
He'll like that. Frederick liked pebbles. He collected them, right? Right?
That's true.
Clan looks pretty far along, but I guess we could try to advance it more. I don't know how long it takes to get B.
Yeah, I have like no idea how far through the B support unlocking we are. So
Mhm. I imagine that at some point we'll just be spamming like cooking and supports and maybe gifts. Or not supports, what's the thing I meant? Activities.
the like activities, yeah.
Until they just get it, basically, because it doesn't really build in chapters itself unless you really go out of your way to do so.
Yeah, it's like only through the adjacency, right? Like there's no
and player phase only.
Magnificent.
yeah.
I don't have that much stuff, just 2 pebbles. Okay.
Just 2 rocks. So I hope that's enough for Vander. Which, by the way, he's over by the photo booth, right?
Yeah.
Forgot. Sometimes people are just like not here. Like it's always kind of funny.
But if you sleep, they might appear, right?
I think sleeping like re-rolls it. Yeah, but there's no. I want to say there's no guarantee, but maybe I'm just like bad at the game and there totally is one. But
I mean, personally, I just
think
never
there's
slept in this game. Like, I've never gone to bed to try and wake up later.
yeah, I guess that's the reason to do it is like if you want to build support with someone who's not present.
Pretty pebble.
All right,
Thank you.
Oh, there we
nice.
go. All right, so I'm assuming this is one of those
That's all
games where you
it
have
took,
to like
apparently.
unlock it and then keep giving him shit. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything for you. Reference bonds. Wait.
Support.
Support might be.
Bond is with the rings.
Yes. With the ghosty people.
That's true.
I've hit my limit for training today.
It's true.
Go to bed, Divine One. Okay.
Alright, C support. Surprised we didn't have it yet, even though they fought together for like several chapters.
Yeah, no, that one's a. I guess he had like Sigurd, and so he just like wasn't near anybody for that whole last chapter, right?
I thank you.
Okay. Solved. Okay, is there anything left in the Somniel that we gotta do?
I'm pretty sure no. Like, I think we've gone through like everything that we have available, and then
And even some things we didn't
Like-
have available.
yeah, for some chapters there's going to be like a couple things popping up. Like, yeah, sure, let's just
Yeah, let's show that.
address
And then-
this super fast. Yeah.
Yes, I think so too. Alright, in that case, I have some shitty things to show you. Not shitty, but shitty.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so chapter 5, it's rough, but we can make it easier. And the reason it's rough is kind of twofold. For one, it's like the first part of the chapter where you have a anti-turtling incentive to rush to the treasure room before the enemy thief takes your stuff. And the other part is just the enemies are very strong. Even in the first part, but especially in the second part, where like once you get into the throne room, and the boss like rushes at you with his revival stone, and he's just way stronger than all your units, and he can kill you, or even if he doesn't kill you, he has like 3 people with him that can then finish you off, and it's super rough. So I did some benchmarking for like, okay, like if I have this much speed, what happens in that chapter? Like how does that benefit me? And it looks like 8 speed, and I think even lower doubles like 1 lance armor, and that's kind of it. There's enemy sword fighters with, I want to say 13
13?
speed. Yes, 13 speed doesn't get doubled by sword fighters, and there's a lot of those. They're really annoying and threatening. So 9 is like the benchmark for not getting doubled there. Then you got axe fighters. There's like a higher level axe fighter somewhere. This is the big one. I think doubling the boss, Naluchi, an axe fighter with a hand axe that will just always counter you. And honestly, he almost like one-shots a bunch of people. So very scary guy. And I want to have as many people at 12 speed as possible to either have him double and hit him and kill him, hopefully, or use engage attacks. And then 30 speed doubles archers. You need 27 HP plus defense, or like 1 hit bulk, to survive him. I keep going the wrong menu, I'm so sorry. It's supposed to be aggravating to watch. Clan, for example, has 25 total bulk, so he needs like an HP tonic or some combination of emblems and defense tonic to survive him. But it's possible. He's 3 away really. So that's like one character I want to do it with. But I also want him to get 12 speed, for example, to double against Naluchi. Because ideally against Naluchi, either I want to find a way to just kill everything and get the maximum XP, or if it looks like that's not possible, bait him and just kill him the same turn and just don't bother fighting everything, because it's just so scary. So that's kind of the approach I want to take with using resources. And that's why I'm like putting away resources to make clans survive, like either HP or defense or both. And use the speed, like either give him this, or give him the speed tonic, or give him the Anna bond ring, or give him another bond ring that gives +2 speed. Something that gets him from 11 to 12 or 13 is what I'd like to do. And also just in general, I'm curious about your approach to chapter 5, because we can look at the screen real quick actually.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have chill music while we're talking about it.
That makes sense. As opposed to the super intense press music, that makes
It's
sense.
very intense.
Yeah, it's like the fastest music ever. I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Dun,
Like,
dun, 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 dun.
yeah, no. It sounds like player-faced combat music almost, like, you know,
It's insanely intense.
getting in there.
It's good.
Yeah, I was looking at the HP slash defense does totally make sense. So when I was first reading this thing, I thought you were allocating like all of HP, speed, and defense to clan. I was like, what the heck? Like, what's
I
that
think-
for? But no, that totally makes sense.
I think I made a slight
So-
error saying that defense might be enough, but I think just defense gets him exactly one killed. So I think we need HP, like most likely. Or do defense and then +1 defense from a bond ring or something.
Yeah.
Mother!
But because we also need speed, and I might not want to use the speed tonic, I think it might end up being like... Because I think we should do Celica Emblem Ring on Clan this chapter, since Saline can't use it, and it would be kind of silly to put it on anyone else at that point.
That would be speed for him. So
Wait, is Celica a speed?
no. So That would mean he needs the speed tonic. My bad.
Yes, because
So-
we can't use Anna thing and the emblem ring. Okay, actually,
That's true.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. Okay, so like I said, the difficulty isn't like a bunch of sword fighters, just really high enemy density, and the treasure room over here. But at some point, I think we just do the classic thing of just send Louis over here and do the override to get in here, and just a whole lot of people just didn't he's busy. But there was one thing I noticed with Louis, where he has 16 defense right now, and all these guys have 15 attack each. So they will never attack Louis unless they can maybe chain attack him. But I noticed they were still like walking by me a lot of the time, and only the archer would attack him. And then we get chain attacked by the sword fighters. But the sword fighters were just kind of ignoring him. So I was curious what you usually do in a situation with this like starting squad. That's probably going to be pretty similar to mine, because at this point, our units are not that far apart. So do you usually send Louis here, or do you use like Alfred, or you just send like a bunch of units here?
Yeah, I typically do. Or what would happen sometimes is like I would send Louis there, but after maybe like on turn 2 or 3, I would send Louis over there. Right? I wouldn't have him do it straight away, because the starting zone is actually like kind of really tricky. Like it's a big scrap here.
Yeah, this is another really hard part.
Yeah, and the thief moves like actually pretty slow. So, and I get him over there either using Sigurd or Celica typically. I think the past couple times I used Celica actually to get Louis over there.
Oh, so like Warp
But-
Ragnarok at some point to just get on top of
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
Makes sense.
To just like get past the archer or something. I can't remember if they actually like line up for a decent over, because like there's all these like empty spaces, which just kind of ruins the override. But
Yeah, there's some point where it just perfectly line up for a override that gets you, I think, here, and you can counter here if you want to. It just happens. I've never seen it not happen. I think.
true.
Sword fighter, where's the thief? Here? Yeah. No? Here. There we go. He like runs up here. They have 3 move. Wow. Okay, so he goes like 3.
Yeah, it's the less
3,
move.
And I think like maybe the sword fighter moves down or something to let you do it. Or the archer like gets in a row. It happens. I just know it does.
Yeah. I've heard of it or seen it happening like so many times, so it must.
So you don't go here. Do these move aggressively from the start if you don't get in their range?
Those guys do, yes.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to send someone here to like kind of keep them away from what's happening over here, because I want to keep like the support units here. But if we're sending them in later, I guess we can receive them here. Do you go up here at all to start them?
Yeah. Typically, I go like south of the door and start fighting there, and then whoever is allocated to sword fighter killing duty is down there killing sword fighters. I think Louis should be able to do it. I'm kind of curious what you did that got them to not attack you. Like I think as long as you end your turn next to one, and so that they therefore have chain attacks, they should do the chain attacks. I think.
Okay, let's test that theory real quick. We get you that Sigurd. And then I was thinking plan would be Celica.
Lady Celica!
And it leaves Marth. So I kind of wanted to do Vander because we got to do it at some point before Marth leaves. But you can see the speed is of no use to him whatsoever. He goes from like, okay, this is with a hand axe, but still.
Yeah.
He goes from like 7 speed to 8 or something ridiculous, silly like that. It's almost useless. Let's see, this one is
with the
10
rapier,
weight.
well, I guess you have to engage to equip the rapier, but
Yeah, which you can do. Like I think he gets a lot of mileage out of the engage part of it, actually, which I mean, it's a pretty quick part of Fire Emblem Engage, the math video game for Nintendo GameCube. But unengaged, it is very unimpressive what he does with it. He just doesn't kill anything, and I mean, I don't mind using things for like specific benefits. Like okay, he gets to use the rapier, that's still good, but he's also depriving someone else of making like a lot more use of it. Like Alir would get a lot out of Marth in this chapter, for example. Chloe might also get a lot more out of it.
yeah, one of the big benefits of the rapier actually is that he can just be in range of all the sword fighters and it won't get broken. Which typically is a big weakness of the axes in this chapter specifically. Like,
Yeah, that was that's a big problem for me with the sword fighters, because if it's not going to be Louis doing it, everyone else is garbage out of it. Everyone else, like Alfred dies in like 3 rounds. And I can break him on player face, I guess, but it kind of ends there. I think she dies in 2 rounds, Chloe. Everyone just kind of gets doubled and owned. So you have no one with good defense and speed, and you barely have anyone with good defense in the first place. And Vander even only has like 10, so he still is getting doubled for 5 times 2, even when engaged with Marth. Although maybe with a speed tonic, you could get to 9 and then not get doubled. Actually,
Well, take the 5x2 is fine. You can do that like 3 times, right? So
that's true. That's true. That could happen. We can use this as a sketch, I guess. So let me quickly get rid of these before I accidentally use them. Store.
And also, we have things like fortified defense as well, right? So, like, for example, if Vander is in Alfred's position and Etier has the fortified defense on, this is just like saying with your current positions, right? Then actually he can end up, say, like, going to the right of this Armonite with the rapier equipped. And then both of these sword fighters will go and attack for him for a very small amount, right? So that could be like a turn 1, for example.
True. So we can do... I guess it's also an opportunity to test how they work. So we know how this one works because it's very clear how it works. So we need to test if spur attack works, right? If it's like... If it works when you're just standing there, like Alir's personal.
Yeah, is it just a constant aura, or is it something like gets applied whenever you end your turn, right? So put it on somebody completely irrelevant like Boucheron or something, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, I was going to put it on her. I mean, she's relevant, but I was going to use it because I can easily get her adjacent to someone, but sure.
That's true. Oh, you actually have a good point.
Boucheron. He can go... You can test on the Armory, I guess. Boucheron's here. Go where Frem is. We can go up here and we can test it with, say, Vander's damage or something. Okay.
And let's put Etier like south of where Boucheron's gonna go. That way we like get a pop up if it were to happen, right?
Whatever you say.
Makes sense. Okay, so this... I missed it. Did this happen? The fortified defense? Probably, right?
This did. It briefly pinged. So
Yes.
Vander should have 12.
Yeah, looks like it works. Yes, very good. Okay. So let's see. So you're not the one with the ring, so we have, say,
Here
Alir.
goes.
Probably the 0 with the Libération. Yeah, so better check like
Yes, here.
Vander. Okay, so with no attune right now, he does 7. And then spur attack would make that. Does he have it? He has it, right?
I think Boucheron has it, right?
Oh yeah. Boucheron.
What's next?
Yeah, so if it goes north of Etier. So you said it was 7 the other time?
Yes. Oh, you can check it by putting him there. Yeah, so it's 9 now.
Okay, it's 9 now. Okay, so it is like a constant aura, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Alright, I was wrong.
That's how we learn. Okay. I mean, they'll die, but whatever. Let's
Your orders, please.
So you say if you put him here, he'll get attacked by them, but not the archer. That should make sense, right?
Yeah, because he is already next to the sword fighter. Like, if you were away and they would have to move next to him, I don't think they make effort to set it up. But if it's
Right.
already set up, then they'll take it, right?
That probably is what happened, because that probably did is like not engage, just go here, attack for free, and then just cancel onto pillar. That's probably a logical move I would make. So it's kind of...
It does look pretty attractive to do that, I won't lie. Like, you know.
But it clearly is not the move. So what's the reason you don't go in like turn 1 here then?
Well, I mean, I don't like, you know, override all the way in the northwest turn 1 is what I was saying.
Well, no, I mean like why? Because you said you were going into this area with, say, the Wii later on, right?
Oh, I was referring to the like hallway in the center left, like way
like
like
here.
going to the treasure room. Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, no, he pretty easily makes it to where it needs to be 40, like the fabled override, even at this tempo. All right, let me just put some guys here that just chill here for a second so we can test how thingy works. Sure.
Emblem engage.
Emblem engage.
Yeah, what were we looking for? Oh, the movement, right?
Yeah, the Louis part mostly.
And see Boucheron get smacked around? Okay.
Oh yeah. That's a bonus. That's a bonus.
Oh, yeah. He's crit.
That sure is happening. Oh my god. I noticed that Archer likes to go for like more damage over not getting countered, so that makes him easier to manipulate into like, getting him attacked like by clan or sitting that enemy phase.
That makes
some
sense.
chip on him.
Yeah, I didn't know off the top of my
look
head.
at
But I guess he moves first. So because he moves
that's
first,
why.
he unset up your chain attack, I guess.
So maybe what we need to do is Kanto next to a different one.
Perhaps. Seems hard unless you use a javelin.
Yeah. Well,
Surely it's doable.
yeah. I mean, we have the javelin. We bought an extra one, so might as well try.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll use this opportunity to show the thing I had roughly planned for the turn 1 here on the right
Yeah, that's
side.
it.
Because I had an idea. Don't know if I want to commit the tonics yet, but I just want to make sure that clan has the 12 and the HP, I guess. Because if I don't have to kill the archer, then I don't have to go very far into this group. But I do want to get rid of the Armor Knight in that case, because that's pretty free, I think. If I'm using Vander here... I don't know if we should be having Marth if we're doing it this way. But I don't know if I can kill the Armor Knight without Rapier Marth. Because if I put Clan here, he can die. But just putting one here is not enough. Folkfanger's not going to help. Maybe let's just move Alir 1 up here to get the KO on the Armor Knight. Maybe that's possible. Because he's Celica now. I don't remember if I gave him that before.
Oh, true. That's +2 magic right now, I think.
Yeah.
Surely it's +2.
So we got 16 attack right now. And 16 minus 3 is 13 times 2. Okay, Alir's not going to get there. We're not going to get him there. I guess I can kill with Vander engage.
Surge? Oh, kidding.
Ooh. I mean, that's like 2 more
Well, we get
might, right?
countered. Yeah,
we do, yeah, actually. And we also don't counter the archer, so I guess we trade, though. Could put in Boucher on for a chain attack. I do have an extra hand axe for him now.
Oh, no.
Look, might as well.
That would mean Boucheron's contributing. I don't know if I can bear.
We'll
use the spur attack. I don't know.
Javelin for Louis. What do you usually do about these? Like send Alfred to the far right or something and just try to hold him off?
It's typically I kind of like wall off. Similar to like where we were moving Vander the first time. I like kind of wall off up in that corner, yeah.
Oh,
I
so
actually
like...
don't mind the sword fighters moving.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly like that.
We don't have any movement tech. Maybe it's something like mage here, mage here?
Maybe, yeah. Vander...
Or
perhaps
Vander just axe smacks and then gets... Oh, we can't swap into the rapier though.
Yeah, well, he could like rapier lodestar rush the archer or something, I don't know.
I suppose. But I already had a plan for the archer. I feel like next turn we're going to really need lodestar rush because there's going to be 5 enemies on our face, right?
That's true.
I'll try the double mage approach. Just leave the archer be. With like some guy in front of the mages that can wall the short fighters.
That's true.
So...
All right.
Maybe something like Alir here.
As your steward.
My will is firm.
I don't think you can die here because there's only the archer in your range. So you can just do massive damage here. Let me do animations off real quick.
Yeah, so we should just be able to get this and then Clan gets the kill, right?
Yes. $32. He was like too short of a 1-round kill. What a bro.
Yeah, no.
What's our move?
Yeah, it's like him. I don't know. Maybe this is where it's probably where the Fence Layer user goes actually.
I'm listening.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe it's even Chloe. Chloe can't take the archers, so it would be,
true.
Be him.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him having the Fensilier if this is what he's doing on this turn specifically, yeah.
Yeah. I'll give him that in the real thing. Okay, then Louis... Oh yeah, he can't really javelin. Unless he like engages now. I'm not sure if that means
Oh, he can javelin from the south of that guy without engaging, and then he can canter 2 left, right?
Oh, that's true. I like that. Wouldn't even care if he
And that
hits.
would set him up to be chain attacked and whatnot.
Yes.
So they would fight him.
Shouts to Louis getting chain attack. And the javelin also just counters the archer, which is nice.
Oh, that too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everybody else has to get out of range of those guys, because apparently that one moves first. But
yes. And I've seen some approaches where you take these guys on the south here. I think if we had like some investment into Alfred, like maybe a defense ring and a defense tonic, then it could actually be reasonable to put him in this corner here and isolate the sword fighters. But I'm not sure if that's how we want to use the defense tonic.
Whatever you say.
This is only when we get onto like chapter 6 or something, right?
I'm all set.
Yeah, I think
Not for-
chapter 8 is when we get refill. Actually, it might be chapter 9. I think is when we get them back.
It's pretty far.
So it's actually a really long way. Yeah.
Oh, we're going for Alir over the mages. Interesting. Oh, that explains.
Oh,
why.
that's why. I don't know.
That's why. Maybe.
Is this
We'll never see what happens this turn.
Oh no, that's like
Do you
the
have, like,
first move I made.
Just have him. Oh yeah, I guess just have her like swallow a speed tonic or something. I don't know. Just for this.
No way. I mean, I don't have to put her there as the thing. I can just.
That's
not-
true.
I can kill that guy easily without Alir's help.
You're actually right.
It's plus 3 damage, but it really isn't.
Yeah, he's going down either way. You're right.
Ugh. So like, I don't want to do Vander because he's gonna get broken and deal no damage back. Maybe it's just Alfred here or here.
That
'Cause-
seems okay. The archer seems to move first, so
True. I think the archer will go for clan, considering clan has the lowest HP defense. And clan doesn't double. But we're gonna get to 12 speed at least for the Lucci. I wonder if it's feasible to just get him to 13. Probably not with the Celica ring. That would have to be speed tonic, exactly speed tonic,
Yeah,
nothing else. But maybe we have to do it anyway, because if we want to give him Celica, then like, what other choice do we have? Maybe
yeah, I
speed
guess
tonic
like
is
I
not
could
so
look in the
bad.
table and see if he levels speed at level 5, right? Because we are in fixed growth, so we can just know this,
True.
right? Like,
But how? I mean, if he does level that, oh, for Nilucci, right? Yeah. Oh. good
Yeah.
point. Fuck this guy. Worth considering. Okay, if this archer likes attacking Alir, I don't really want to put Alir in range. You have 6 defense. How do you get attacked though? I guess they don't see combined kills, do they?
maybe they just have a Lear priority. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's it. I guess we can test that real quick. Oh, this gives Clan
Also
plus 1
with-
defense, but that's still.
Oh yeah,
tie.
true. From the Divinely.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Maybe she has less avoid.
It might be the tie, and then Alir doesn't counter as a tiebreaker, maybe.
Yeah, I think actually it's less avoid.
Might be.
Because Clan's faster by like 3 points of speed. I don't know.
Yeah. Avoid does play a role in this, I do remember, so you might be right.
Yeah, I think so I know when they do the expected damage calculation, they like literally do the correct expected damage calculation. Like they factor in their hit rate, and they even actually convert to hybrid RN. So they do figure out like exactly how much they're going to do on average.
I think Alir goes... No, you can't go there, because then you'll be... Sure you don't get archered here, right? Like, this is just gonna help Alfred. Surely this will work. Surely you
Surely.
won't attack Alir now. That'll be... Okay, thank you. Goes for Clan. Gets wrecked. Kind of.
Take him out, Clan.
Okay, Archer... Okay, it's blocked. Okay.
Yeah, this time they're going for the chain attacks. Although that top one might not because he's blocked.
Yes. But he's not in a position where he's really hurting him a lot. This is a lot of damage on for Luido. But he can vol and go, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's 4 chain attacks, right? And he doesn't take any damage from any of the actual attacks, doesn't he? So he can never die.
True. I guess he could just, like, kill the archer now, actually, because he hit the javelin. It's really good.
That's true.
And then he just moves north, and then he's done. Okay, that's pretty much that portion solved. You just have to figure out how to handle one sword fighter. I can do that. And then this is pretty much just Lamau, do whatever. Looks like Vander Marth is not really super relevant here.
I guess, unless we wanted to like really push in more. Like, Vander could have been two squares north of Alfred with the rapier equipped if we had wanted him to be.
Yes. Could have been. I don't know what should have been. I don't hate using him for Marth this chapter just to get it out of the way. I don't know if there's going to be a better chapter for Marth. I also know he's got to use a lot of other emblems later on. You know, like...
Yeah.
maybe we want him to have a specific emblem in other chapters, and it's better to get Marth out of the way. I don't know, but it's nice to like check Marth off the list. I should show this as well. I'm tracking the emblems that we have been using.
Oh, I see. We've also been on the mini screen the whole time, but
yes, but that was kind of intended.
that makes sense.
It might have been might not have been a good idea, but it was intended. So this is where I'm tracking like which emblems have been on Vander yet. So we did Sigurd, so I can check that one off. And then I've done these emblems in these chapters, and the plan for this one is probably going to be Louis, Vander, question mark, and what's his face, clan. And this way, it's easier to make sure I'm not cheating by putting
that makes
emblems
sense, yeah.
on consecutive chapters or like not deploying Vander. Well, I guess that's never happening. Come on, I would never forget.
This is where we like set up a conditional formatting where it like has an obnoxious red flashy light if you have like 2 in a row or something.
Yeah. If this is the same, if K3 is the same as J, yeah. Totally would do that. So yeah, that's okay. This is pretty productive. This is a lot more. I have a lot more of an overview of what I got to do now in this chapter to not melt instantly. Because I remember in the first playthrough, the first 3 turns, we took like 50,000 minutes just to think over like, oh god, how do I get out of this situation? Okay, we barely survived. Now how do I get out of this situation? Because it's still bad. And it was just like 3 turns of that in a row. It was miserable.
Yeah, no. It was like really rough, but this is making sense actually. And honestly, this looks like really manageable what we've gotten ourselves into right now. So
yes.
I quite like it.
And now all we have to do is make sure that we can survive the throne room, or at least like get into it with a lot of divine pulses or a lot of crystals intact, and we can get into this no problem. Nice. Okay, I think this is roughly all we need to do for today. Pretty good Somniel exploration. Learned a lot. Wasn't able to do as much as I liked with the emblems because no arena, but I'm sure that'll unlock soon. And then next time we should be good to play some chapter 5.
Yeah, no, that was the Somniel episode, right? Hopefully, so surely the rest won't be very complicated. I think it's like kind of just as part of it. It's mostly figuring out like who gets the rings and who gets the bond fragments, right? So that's kind of most of what gets done in the future.
Yeah, I think if the planning is interesting enough to make an episode about, we should, and if it's not, then we don't. It's that simple for me. So it's like, ooh, what do we do with these units and these classes? I think especially once we unlock a lot of reclassing items, then it gets really interesting to plan things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
We can be like, oh, for this chapter we need to hit these benchmarks, and for this chapter we need to hit these benchmarks. So let's try to get +3 speed on Pendreo and then reclass with the Wolf Knight, so we can one-run kill chapter 20 Griss's allied Wolf Knights. I don't know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
There's only one thing missing though from this whole thing. That's Vander in the bottom right corner. So.
Oh, that's true. I'll put him back. Here you go.
Get him back. Yeah, our boy.
He's back. All right. That'll do it for today. We'll see you all next time.
Yeah, see you next time.